Good morning, y'all. Do I ever sleep, bro? I mean, I had a good night's sleep last night. Maybe the last couple days, maybe not so much, but how you doing, Alpheus? Gamer, Milan? What's up, what's up? Yeah, I figured I could play a little bit before I gotta go eat some turkey and stuffing. Show off. I have to work. I'm at office after yesterday's 6-hour stream, paying it with back and shoulder pain. Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. Now I'm off this week, and today is Thanksgiving for America, so most places are closed today. I was lucky to have the week off, though. I planned a little in advance. But yeah, because of that, I was a little more sleep deprived earlier this week. But like I said, I got a good night's sleep last night. It was pretty good. You're sick, you can't celebrate Thanksgiving? I'm sorry, gamer. Maybe you can like order in or have someone deliver you some leftovers. I love leftovers. Like sometimes to me, being able to just like reheat the food is better than eating it like coming out of the oven. It's just a vibe. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Ascension? You'll usually take December vacation time. For you is perfect timing for the update and week off. Yeah. And I'm also like, I've talked about this a little bit. I'll give like another recap. I'm moving to Virginia. I'm leaving sunny California in 2 weekends from now. Okay, not this weekend, not the next weekend, but the weekend after that. So like the 14th and the 15th of December. So like I usually stream on weekends. I'm gonna be on a plane at the time I'm streaming normally. So the 14th and the 15th, I will not be streaming. I'll try and do some streams before or after the fact, because I gotta send my whole computer 3,000 miles to the east. So I'm kind of worried it's gonna explode on my way there. Fingers crossed though, fingers crossed. Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing? But yeah, to give everybody a recap, we started a new save. I guess technically 2 days ago, but we started the new run officially yesterday. We started building a new village. We did the loot run. I'm gonna make a video for that eventually. I don't think it's gonna be out tomorrow. It might be out sometime the weekend, maybe Monday. PC will be fine to travel. I really hope so. I really hope so. Make sure you pack your computer good. I'm thinking I might, because I think FedEx does this thing where you can ship your, like they'll pack it for you and you can like get insurance and on it and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna end up doing that. But like all the important pieces, like the graphics card, my RAM, my SD, my SSD, my hard drive, I'm gonna like pull all those out, pack them, and then just take them with me. You were so close. I was gonna move across the USA, across the border from California. Now I've lived here like most of my life, but I have family on both sides, so I travel constantly. I feel like I get on a flight every year around either summer or Christmas. And I did stream out there at one point, like I think during the last update that last summer, we did a stream over there, and it was a very makeshift setup because I was using like a laptop and everything. But yeah, it's official, and I'm taking a bunch of stuff with me. I tease your life. That's what I used to do. I was like an IT guy for like the last 3 years. You have a car so you can drive there? I have a car, but I'm shipping it. If at all. Honestly, my car is whack. I love my car, but it has a lot of mileage on it. It's been to Pennsylvania and back at least twice. It's been all north and south of California. It's been everywhere in America. But yeah, if I don't end up getting a new car out there, I might just ship out the one I currently have. Because honestly, if I ship it out, I'm kind of worried that it's just gonna die when it's there. Because it's like I'm telling you, it ain't like banged up or anything. Like I have like a RAV4 with like a V6 engine, whatever. But like it's got almost 300,000 miles. But it's all reliable, you know what I mean? It's all reliable. I love that car. It's got sentimental value. And it honestly hasn't had a lot of problems. I think the biggest problems I've ever had to replace are maybe an alternator, some brakes, the usual things like wheels. I take good care of my car. How you doing, Dreadnought? Nice stream, love this game. Thanks, Neo. Yeah, we're playing a little bit today. We're not going as long as we usually do because I got lunch with the fam. But I figured I could play a little bit, say what's up. Wish everybody happy Thanksgiving for those that celebrate it. And just kind of chill out and vibe. Hope you're back for Comic-Con 2025 time. I'll drive and drop you off some Flatbread. I've never been to a Comic-Con before, bro. I always wanted to, but like I said, I was like a major Blizzard fanboy growing up. So I've been to like 3, 4 BlizzCons. And BlizzCon is, I mean, it's great. It's fun, but it was expensive. And now that the company has lost some of its integrity, they've stopped doing BlizzCons every year, which is kind of sad. Because I'd probably still go. Cars are money magnets? Yes. Unfortunately, they are. And my big worry is, okay, I take my car over there and, you know, some major problem happens, an engine thing happens, and it's like, well, I just wasted my money sending the car over. I could have just bought a new one. But yeah, I have like a 2009 RAV. I love that car. It goes fast. It goes fast. Hey, what's up, Jan? You want your Herald on Oxbow? I kept getting messages, or I kept getting comments that people are having trouble finding them. I think because I've had one already. I've just had one though. I think with 3-day seasons, it's gonna take a lot longer, but especially when I was doing the 1-day seasons on the Valley, I felt like I was getting them like really, really quickly. Your Blizz 2, wow, since 2004. Damn, nice. I think I started in 2006. I started playing WoW when I was, I don't even remember how old I was, but it was during Burning Crusade. And then I think after like high school around like Warlords of Draenor. I've just been on and off. But I used to be like deep into the game. Like I was like a raider. I wasn't like super hardcore. But I mean, I did full clears. It was fun. I need logs. But yeah, the Herald usually pops up during the season change eventually. Like I said, I've only had one show up so far. We're on year 2. So I mean, there's a chance we'll get one this year, but who knows, right? Who knows? Of course, you got Herald Year sponsored. That's what it is. Render Cube personally sent their finest Herald to me, as well as a large sum of flatbread. It was an easy quest too. It was like, bring me 40 oats, and I was like, that's it? Okay. But yeah, I've just built a new house. At the end of last stream, we got an event where this lady, Navoya, ran away from her home because her parents were trying to marry her to an older dude. So she's not even 18 yet, which means she can't work, but she can be an apprentice. So I think that's really cool. I've never had, this is a brand new event. So yeah, I just built her a new house. I'm throwing her in there. And I believe I have her apprenticed in the extraction shed. Because as you all know, the children yearn for the mines. They yearn for the mines. Don't get a lot of time to play and have just got to using bronze tools on the valley, trying to work out. It's worth starting again on the Oxbow with the new update. There's much more on Oxbow than Valley. I feel like that's how it's become gradually over the past year. I still think the Valley map is cooler, like it's bigger. But aside from that, I feel like, especially since the Oxbow came out, Oxbow's been getting all the love. And I used to say I preferred the Valley over the Oxbow. I think Oxbow has tipped it over the edge for me now. I think I prefer Oxbow over the Valley now, especially with this update. Now that we have the events and the Herald, I think this is my new favorite. Hey, what's up, Blanita? What's up, Leariox? How you guys doing? You're in the preview branch for Bellwright, and it's getting more awesome, really. I might play a stream of it next week, because I do want to check out the new things that are going on. What's up, Ellie? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for streaming today. It's the perfect vibe for the day. Anytime. It won't be streaming too long because I gotta eat with family a little bit later, in a couple hours. But I figured we could do a little bit today. Check on the people, see how they're doing. Malabad, you're working? My farmers are in fact working. What do I have set for the fields in the summer? Absolutely nothing. Actually, no, we have cabbage. Well, let's make it all cabbage because that's all we can farm. I haven't done much with my fields right now, but right now I have rye. What is this? We need to change this all to rye. So we're gonna have rye all in the fall. I have half flax, half cabbage at the moment in the spring, but I think I'm gonna change that for next spring because I didn't have enough seeds and I didn't want to spend the money for it. So it's all gonna be flax this season. Got crop rotation set. I'm gonna have cabbage explosion. The new king of cabbage. Oh snap, my firewood's flipping out. Hold up. What's going on with my firewood? My villagers don't make their own firewood. I've been doing it on my own. So I'm going to have to help them out here. Oh, I took all the logs. We are out of logs. We also built the third. Yeah, we built a third woodshed. I realized since I had to build a house for this kid, I'm not gonna be able to have anybody live in that house for 2 years. I don't know if that's real. No! No! The cursed tree, it fell. How could this happen? It was standing perfectly straight yesterday. Who did this? I'm out for blood. I was gonna keep that tree like that. Hey, what's up, Nerdburn? I don't believe the update's on PS4 or Xbox One. I think they stopped updating that back in co-op, like right before co-op. I'm not entirely sure. You'll have to check. But I believe the old gen consoles didn't get the update, and they haven't gotten updates for like the last year or so because of, I think, performance issues. Maybe Jay, if you could mention how to actually equip shields, took ages and you did not succeed. Hold F. I mentioned it in a random video at one point. I think it might have been in a stream. It wasn't in a video itself. But I too had that problem, Jan. Like I was just like, how do I put this on? How do I use it? Yeah, because it takes up the space of your torch. So yeah, you have to hold F to pull it out. I don't have a shield, obviously. But that's how you would pull it out if you had one. How do fields work now? Your villagers took apart all your fields to plant carrots in the winter. Probably because you planted carrots in the winter. So some plants take 2 seasons to grow. So you're gonna see sowing, growth, and harvest. For example, some plants don't need a season of growth. Like flax doesn't need a season of growth. Cabbage doesn't need a season of growth. It's just season, then done. Next season, done. But for example, if you plant rye in the fall, which is most likely what you planted, I'm guessing, rye needs the winter to grow. So if you set this to carrots, anything that you planted here, yeah, they're just gonna rip it out and put something new in there. If you look in your bag, see if I have a bag in my hand. If you look in your bag and check out all your seeds and stuff, you'll see how long it takes for them to grow. So for example, I don't like to plant carrots in the winter because they need to grow in the summer, or they need to grow in the spring, and they don't get harvested till the summer. So yeah, winter, they need like an extra season to grow. So usually I don't plant carrots because, yeah, my guess was you planted rye in the autumn, it needs winter to grow, and then it's harvested in spring. What is the cursed tree? It wasn't like a real thing or anything. It was just, if last stream we had this tree that we cut down right here, this one, and when I chopped it down, it didn't fall. So it was just like standing up perfectly straight, even though it was cut at the bottom. And I was like, this is cursed. And I decided to leave it there because I thought it looked cool. But I guess when I reloaded or loaded my save, it fell. So sad. Also, I want to get a mount. I don't have a mount yet. Now that we have extra field workers, maybe we should expand on this. I don't know if they can handle it, but I'm gonna try. And if not, at the very least, we could start it. I think we're gonna do like something big too, like, oh, it's almost enough, but I think this road's in the way. Here, let's make it smaller. Let's have it be like 8 by 10. I'll let them work on that. I want to see if I can hire another villager and put them in the house with the other girl, because I needed 2 more workers. I believe I wanted a worker for my new woodshed. And I think I was just going to pick up a second person for anything. Oh yeah, I wanted an herbalist because this guy, Ostrog, has 5 survival. He's the first special villager we got. He's the beggar. I kind of want to put I was thinking we might put the herbalist hut near my house. Kind of fits the aesthetic of the swamp witch lady. Yeah, we're gonna run into Piestovia. Let me just drink. Post of stamina. Can't decide where to build your save. I'm building, well, yeah, this is west of the swamp. I think anywhere around Piestovia is good. Like, if you want to build in between Piestovia and Skauki so that you have access to the mine over here, that's good. Building next to the cave right here is also really good. South of Astoya. East of Klonitz is a good spot. North of Piestovia on the other side of the swamp is a good spot. Yeah, here. Oh, south by the waterfall is also good. North of Piestovia is good. Anywhere around Piestovia, honestly, is good because you're gonna be going back and forth from there. Hey, what's up, Banana? How you doing? Who is this guy? And why are they standing out here? Or is this the new villager walking towards us? Nope, that's just Tabalda. Tabalda, what are you doing? What is your job? Oh, you're going out mining. Okay. Yearning for the mines, I understand. Hey, thanks for the tier 1, Rob. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Don't know why I deleted your name. That's kind of weird. But thank you, dude. We set 1 field to grow wheat in spring, then again autumn. Again in autumn, farmers wouldn't plant seeds in autumn. We set 1 field to grow wheat in the spring, then again in the autumn. They weren't planting it. You set up like your fields and everything too, you sure? Like through management? And they had all their resources? I've heard people are having problems with their fields, but I haven't had any problems myself, so it's hard for me to, I guess, gauge what's going on. With crop rotation, you're going to need to feed your pigs with extra beans, running low on manure regularly, and got 2 pig state. Oh, 2 pigsties? Okay. I need to get a pigsty, actually. We just unlocked pigs. Yeah, we unlocked pigs, so I need to get one of those. Oh, that means I should get an animal breeder instead of an herbalist. I need to hire a lot of people. I need to hire a lot of people. Do I have anybody? I mean, I have 2 people in the excavation shed. Yeah. Lamberta and Tabalda. Tabalda is a farmer, so I could maybe use Tabalda as a pigsty worker. Sirs, I am looking for not a producer, not a survivalist, not a hunter. None of you. None of you are worth hiring. In fact, here's a trick. If you don't like the villagers you don't want, or that are sitting around the fires, invite them. Cadmir could be good in the future. This guy, probably not going to be good in the future. This lady, not going to be good in the future. I don't need a survivalist. Oh, I don't have enough rep to hire more than 2 people. Well, that makes things easy. Kick them from the village so that new ones respawn. Sorry, y'all. Wouldn't a fishing hut be better? I don't know if I can make a fishing hut. Yeah, I can't make a fishing hut yet. So I could have him working and maybe swap him over in the future. That might be the route we go. But it'd also be nice to just start making potions on my own. I don't usually make potions, but maybe I'm gonna start just to like have some backups, even though they're cheap and all. Herbalist is probably one of the weaker buildings just because most of the things that come out of that building are super cheap. I still like to have one for like aesthetic purposes. Hunt 2 boar, 7 medium wicker baskets. I'll do the 7 medium wicker basket quest. Maybe 6 linen fabric. Do I have flax? It's summer, so I should. Oh, but I need to make a sewing hut too. Unislava, are you selling wicker baskets? I don't think you're the person I'm looking for, actually. Markuslav, are you selling wicker baskets? And how much is linen? Maybe I'll just buy it. Ooh, that is a lot. Am I really gonna drop 700 coins for this man? Well, I could buy, no, then I'd have to still change it over. I might need to rush a sewing hut. Hand off these wicker baskets. Take him, Dervin. Okay, now I have 1,200 Dynasty reps, so I could hire 3 people now. Yo, what's up, Drex Pack? How you doing? Just stop by to pay the King's tax and say that the new update ruined your field. Without the planning, the village started to remove all what was planted. No, so you gotta like redo all of them. Oh no. Yeah, with the new change with the seasonal stuff, I'm sure everybody's fields are like topsy-turvy right now. Hey, what's up, Ernesto? Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing? Yeah, I need to get linen fabric, but I also need to get a couple villagers. So we're gonna travel over to Skauki and go scout out the talent. Diplomacy. I'm gonna invite you and I'm gonna kick you. Bogdar, you have 0 threes. That's an instant kick. This lady's got 3 threes. Production, hunting, and survival. What is with all the survival villagers? Like, all these people only have 3s in survival. This lady's got 4 in hunting. But I don't want her. Better luck next season. Back to the mines for you all. I want to leave Rixa though, because I might get Rixa later. Small question: in your newest save, you built a large simple house for all your villagers, so now each family have 2 children. Do you think that's going to be a problem when the children grow up? I mean, if you get to that point, it usually takes a while to get there. You might have a problem once your next generation comes in where you hit like the building limit. But when their kids all turn 18, they can still live in that house technically. You don't have to move them. Who is texting me? Oh. Urpa gives very little XP. You need a hunter place traps. I'm not too worried about, I guess, their speed of which they level. Like I said, he's got a 5 already. The only other option is to put him in the market stall, and there's no way I'm wasting the special villager for the market stall, especially if he has another skill that he's good at. I'd rather him start gathering herbs and stuff for me, because eventually I'm gonna want to decorate with them. But yeah, I need an extractor. That's what I've been looking for. I've been looking for a male extractor specifically. I don't think we have that. Inga, on the other hand, I will build you a new house. Ghost meal. He's hunting and survival. I'm gonna invite you. And you're fired. Oda, fired. Adelina, fired. What is with these guys? These are my worst set of villagers I've seen. Yeah, around I think the year, what, age 60, that's when the villagers have the chance to start dying off. 1000% XP is crazy. You're on endgame in year 1. Jesus. Have you unlocked all the buildings and stuff then?
Hello there.
I haven't been to Ostoya yet. So let's check the final village. Like I said, I was looking for a male extractor specifically. If not, I'm gonna have to build a new house anyway. Oh my gosh, you guys are terrible. Who sent you?
Oh, it's you again.
Join. You have no 3s, so you gotta go. You have no 3s, you gotta go. You have 1 3 and it's survival like everybody else that's here. You're gonna have to go. Meddard. Also no 3s. What's going on, guys? This is disappointing. This is disappointing how bad my luck is. Vladislava, you have a 3 in diplomacy. Almost as bad as a 3 in survival. You're fired. Though I like your name. Vladdy. 3 in hunting.
Hello.
You're fired. What a shame. What do I mean by 3? So if you use inspect mode on your villagers or aspiring villagers, you can see what their skills are, right? It's like, you know, she has a 1 in everything and a 3 in hunting and a 2 in production. Like, these are the skills your villagers have. The higher the level, you can only get villagers that have 1, 2, or 3s when you hire them. Unless they're a special villager like Ostrog. He had a 6 and a 5, which is why I want to put him in a survival job. Right now he's a farmer, which doesn't take a lot of work. Like, skill does not increase like the speed of which they do things. And I was looking for an extractor dude because I wanted someone to live, or I wanted to see if I could have somebody live with Navoya, but I don't think that's possible. You don't lose rep for that? I could have done that all this time. I needed so many times to clean camps. Yeah, that's the way. I gotta check because we were talking about that. I don't lose any Dynasty rep for inviting and kicking people out, but it might affect my taxes. Nerdburn said it may affect them, so we're gonna have to wait and see. Best way to level up villagers, mostly end game buildings. For extracting would be the mines. For hunting, you got to be the hunting lodge. That's the only thing that's available. For farming, low level farmers, I put them in the farm. For like maybe pigsty. For higher level farmers. Actually, no, apiary is the absolute best for farming, but that's also an end game building. Production is tavern. Early on, though, maybe making clothes. What am I missing? I know I'm missing one. Diplomacy, okay, that's only market stalls. And survival, you have the option for herbalist hut and fishing. And I'm pretty sure fishing levels faster. I haven't tested, I gotta test a couple of them, because now we can do seasonal management with the herbalist hut. It might be faster a little bit more than the fishing hut. We got to check it. Marry the beggar, put him in his own house until the big day. Nah. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, practically speaking, nah, no, we're not gonna do that. I was gonna say, I mean, he's got a 5 and 6. But everything else is literally 1, so nah, we're not gonna do that. Our child will be stunted. They'll have no choice but to put them in the mines. We can't have that. You're marrying Inga in your 1000% run. You like her, and I think she's from Sweden. Inga was like the name of the very first girl I married on like my first run. Back when you could marry vendors, like on the Valley, I think there's a vendor named Inga in the chicken coop in Baravo. I like married her. Put another house here. I'm kind of just placing houses willy-nilly. And I'm alternating between small and medium. Cloth has good XP ratio early, just needs some flax for it. Yeah. Pretty sure it's just like making... Oh, I have some flax. I need to get on that. I'm pretty sure you just make linen, right? Linen thread or linen fabric. Maybe a mix of the two. Or maybe some, I don't know, probably not simple bags. Is this Quest to Trump reference? Probably. Actually, I don't even think it's a probably. It's a most definitely. There are a lot of references in this game. There's references to Dragon Ball Z. There's references to Tenacious D. I'm pretty sure there was a reference to Shrek. Some of the random like things villagers will say. This game is chock full of references. Which could be a good or a bad thing depending on how you feel about it. You like when the villagers break the fourth wall. They be doing that a lot these days. So we're making progress. We've got 2 houses today. We need to make the sewing hut tomorrow. Else we are going to fail this quest. Also, I need to see if we have fertilizer. We may not. Worst case, I'll just go buy some. Buy some manure, turn it into fertilizer. In these days, he's old enough to be your granddad. How old is he? 25? What? Nah, what are you talking about? Where is my age? Where am I? I'm like 19. Imagine though. I'm gonna use this. Actually, no, we need to put somebody in here. I hired Inga. Inga's gonna live here, but I'm also gonna sleep in her house. Hey, what's up, Ansor? How you doing? A class game just got even better in my eyes. The character you play on the Xbox, no, they are in game. Oh, the Oxbow, no, they're in game because there's a quest called I'm an NPC. Yes, in Klonitsa, there's a quest where a guy basically knows he's an NPC, and you got to do a bunch of things for him. Production, the sewing hut. We're not making the sewing hut 2. That is too expensive. No way in hell. All right, I'll make the sewing hut 1. Where should we put it though? Like, I don't want it to be too far away from the house or the village, because if this is all going to be farming, this is all out of the question. We have 4 buildings here. We got a couple houses here. Maybe we do a walkway of some sort. I don't know how it's going to look on that island specifically, but I do think we may need to expand across. Oh, I'm dying of thirst. Let me go drink. So yeah, I'm gonna fly up again. Yeah, I may move the rest of the stuff over there because I don't want to get completely cramped on this island. I'm gonna change the road up a little bit. We're gonna have a road that goes up like that, that we can connect this house here. I don't think I can make walkways yet. It's gonna be, actually, I'm only 200 build away from that. Well, I'll get it started until I can build one. Try and vary up the road. And then we'll expand over here. Where exactly? I have no idea. But this is the plan. Hey, what's up, Salulu? How you doing, dude? Gotta jump on your medieval dynasty save. We'll be listening to all need to fix my fields, recalculate all my fertilizer needs. Good luck, dude. I know that's gonna be a big project. Maybe I will just put the... Honestly, this could be a good place for like an animal pen or something. So maybe I'll put like chickens right here. And I'll just put the sewing hut like right here. Obstacles, what? This stick? Like, I don't think that's an obstacle. Oh, it was the road. My bad. So we're gonna put the sewing head over here. Hey Rob, thanks for the gifted our membership, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Congrats to Gloria. Thank you, man. Means a lot. Is it time? Is it time we do this? Oh, we don't have the resources for it. Damn. Nope, we gotta go buy some. How do you get production points up so quick? Flatbread. You gotta make the flatbread. Basically make a bunch of buckets of water so you can fill it up right next to the well. Then go put the buckets over here. Get as much flour as you can, which you get by threshing wheat, rye, and oats in the barn over there. And you will make hundreds of flatbread. Like, I'm just starting year 2, I got 1,200 flatbread. My production tech is currently at 800. So we're at sewing hut 2. We're gonna unlock the kitchen 2 and the market stall next. We're gonna get a market stall already. It's pretty huge. Eat some flatbread. Doing good. Thought I'd come hang while waiting to sleep. What was all in the update? This was the autumn update, aka the Armor's Crests and Shield update. They added new decorations. They added seasonal field management. I think that's the biggest one. My favorite. You can set each field according to the season. We got new quests. We got heralds on the Oxbow. We got new events on the Oxbow. We got new bandit camps. We have a reworked combat system, including different damage types like piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing. The new weapons include axes, swords, maces, picks, and daggers. I might be missing one. You can get married in co-op with another player now. You don't have to marry an NPC. You can just marry each other and have a kid. I know that one's been a pretty highly asked thing. The sewing hut has completely new, I guess, gear you can make. They kind of did a rework on all the outfits in this update. So if you look at like the outfits I have, we have something called the rich hood and the rich coat. And these little circles right here, if you have clothing dyes, which you can make in the herbalist hut, you can drag them onto these circles and it'll dye your clothing. This is a new save or relatively new? I started this save this week, yesterday or the day before. The day before we did a loot run, because we're only on year 2. So yeah, this is a completely new save. You're on year 2 and only have 239. Yeah, the main reason I have my production up so much is because of flatbread. So if you can farm like rye, wheat, and oats, or better yet, if you can just go buy them if you have the money, or do both, and you'll make even more. You'll be spending some money, but you'll be gaining extraction points from filling up buckets. You'll gain farming for threshing all the wheat, rye, and oats, and then you'll gain production. I need logs. And then you'll gain production from just making the flatbread. I'm out of firewood again. Crazy, guys. What do y'all need? Pickaxes? I don't think I've ever made a pickaxe for you guys. All right, we need pickaxes. I'm gonna take a axe from them. Don't mind if I do. We may have to go into town. And we might go buy wheat, rye, and oats anyways. But villagers need pickaxes. Maybe I can just... Here's one. Maybe I can make a few just to hold them over while I'm doing my thing and then keep working. Have I found any bandit camps yet? I don't think I've run into any big bandit camps on like the last, like this run specifically. But when we were playing like early on Monday and Tuesday, I was like running around searching for the new bandit camps, and we found a good amount. They're like completely reworked. They have a lot of new models. Like I said, enemies have like health bars now too. Let me equip my axe, even though I probably don't need them now. I should have one in the future just in case I do. But yeah, I did start over for this update. I'm not gonna like stop doing my other update. I still plan to do like a village tour on my, like a village tour video with my new village. Or rather my old village, the year 26 village, Gustovia. But usually for new updates, I like to start over and play fresh again. So I can give people an idea of like what they can do in like the early game. And I'll probably keep up with this save next year. At least that's the plan. We need straw, we need logs. There should be straw, yeah, literally right next to the building. This is convenient. How do pregnancies work if you have a female character? Does it prevent you from doing things? No, the man takes care of it. You get a stay-at-home dad. If you're playing co-op though, it just adds a crib to the house and you guys just play as normal. How's the villager happiness? I know somebody was in the negatives. We got 2 people in the negatives because of our firewood problem. I'll do what I must. Now that we actually don't have any logs. Super excited to play this update. If you ever get a new graphics card, what's your PC specs? I got 32 gigs RAM. I have 11 something F. I think i7 processor. I have a 4070 Super. This game's made in Unreal 4 though, so you definitely don't need the level of specs my computer has. Back when I had a 3060, this game ran fine. And right now is a good time to buy PC parts if you're looking to upgrade because of Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. Your first run, you got a villager to make spoons with sticks for XP production, but you don't know if it was fast as you thought quantity mattered. I might end up doing a save one day where I just, because it would be interesting to see. I just get one villager, all level 1 of every single skill, and just kind of leave the game on, make sure they have all the resources they need, and see what levels up the fastest. But that would require like 10 buildings of each, all with like their own stuff. I don't, it'll take a while. I may have to do it like job specific based. So start with production, start with extraction or whatever. Because I'd be having them do like 100% of something or like 50-50 and see what level's the fastest. It's a project in itself. But they always change the XP rates. So there's always an easy chance that that will become obsolete really quick. All right, we have the sewing hut. I don't think I have the flax on me. But I'm going to learn flax. I'm going to learn linen fabric. And we're going to make some firewood because our villagers are somehow dying with no firewood in the summer. It's not like they don't have food. What do they need the heat for? This is like a muggy winter or a muggy summer. It's probably like super humid. Does it get humid in Europe? Eastern Europe, I assume that's where this would be. I don't know. It looks muggy. Hard to keep on track when it's streams only and chopped up into vids with working 60-hour weeks. Had new baby at home, but you'll try to keep up since with new update. Yeah, I've been trying. So the last couple cut up videos I put up, that was for last summer when the, which update was that? The bridge update came out. I think it was the bridges. So that was only planned to be like a year run, but I am literally playing the same character with the same name, so I don't blame you if you're confused. I did like a similar thing where we did the loot run at the beginning just to see all the new things going on. But since it's such a significant update, I will probably keep up with this one more so than the last. I just usually don't like posting gameplay videos because I don't know, they're not as popular. So I'd rather kind of just stick to, unless like it's at specific periods of times, I'd rather just stick to gameplay on the streams. I gotta thresh this first. How could I forget? Also, let me drink potion of stamina. Are you villagers doing okay right now? The worst we got is a -5. You're fine. Hey bro, new sub. Is the update being rolled out for console? For the new gen consoles, yes. For old gen, no. So I think PS4 and Xbox One aren't getting the update. They haven't been updated since co-op came out last year in December due to, I think, performance issues. But I'm pretty sure PS5 and Series X should have the update already. I have no way of checking though. Where are you building this new village? We are west of the swamp. I wanted to make Anne have a swamp house, so we're building to the west. The tree line doesn't really end till like here, but I may put like a herbalist hut somewhere between our house and the village. Waiting for the deals to kick in. You already have your 4080 on site. Oh snap. Nice, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any computer parts. I'm gonna look for sure. Fastest way to level extraction, well or sticks. I'd have to test. I feel like last I checked, the well was doing better, but I'm not certain. Like I said, maybe in my free time I'll do like I'll leave the game on in the background while everybody is working and see what level's the fastest. You're testing that all, Drex? Thank you, thank you. We'll find out shortly. I mean, even so, we'll see what happens. I'd say either or is a good option. Maybe have both because you need someone to get water anyways. The problem is you're just gonna need a lot of buckets. So if you run out of buckets and they're not drinking enough, they're not gonna level fast enough. But with sticks, at least they can always go and grab those. All right, we got the third woodshed. They're gathering sticks. We got 2 woodsheds all gathering logs. 1 villager is missing resources. What are you missing? The woodshed, I can only imagine. Let me just give them these stone axes. I need to do a big trip and grab a bunch of things just so I can remember. I wanted to grab some copper so I can make some more tools for the villagers. I'm gonna grab the rye, wheat, and oats so we can make flatbread. Maybe I'll take some flatbread with me so we can sell it. As much as we can carry. The flatbread mafia is making a visit to Piestovia. Are you still missing your tool? What's going on? The kitchen has no resources. Oh, no flatbread. Or no flour. I'm on the case. I don't really have anything you could be making right now, though, so you're just gonna have to take the day off. You have the rest of the day off. Congrats. Field's complete. Field is complete. This field, summer. I mean, if you can get more cabbages down, go right ahead, but I don't think you'll be able to. Have I ever done the homestead challenge? Is that the challenge where you don't invite villagers at all? I'm not sure what that is. If so, probably not. It was some exit. Just uploaded your first real vid. Now you can chill and watch you. Awesome, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we're playing for a little bit today. Like I said, it won't be a long stream, but I figure I could play a little bit before my family has their Thanksgiving lunch. Documenting all XP given by everything. Yes, every action in the game. Hell yeah. Now that would be a really, really useful resource, Drex. No update yet. Flat Out was on it from Monday till the early hours this morning on Xbox. You'll check shortly. It was a Parmer. I gotta turn in this quest, and then we're just gonna grab a bunch of resources to produce things. Because I need a little bit of extra tools. I could go mining myself, but I have 2 points in barter, so I may not make a complete profit. To be fair, I'm making tools to use, not to sell. But I have this flatbread. I can always give away this flatbread. Darwin. Take this. Now I must sell all of my flatbread. You get flatbread. You can have flatbread. You got any cool clothes? I mean, I just unlocked the sewing hat. I can make my own clothes. Ludmila, buy more flatbread. I think that was all my flatbread. Now, Markuslav, I'm going to buy all your clay. Oh, I'm not gonna. I'm a little encumbered. Let me drink a rye beer. I can hold a little bit more. Grab all the copper. the oats, the rye, the wheat, and if I have room, I'm also gonna take the clay. I do have room. How about flax? I got room for that. I'm not gonna buy the flax. Actually, yeah. Nah, I won't buy the flax. Maybe the manure. Anything that I can process, really. Like the rawest of resources. I usually like to take those. You're gonna document the extraction actions for now for a bit as requested, but only the early ones. Made a test world for it. Sweet. Now that would be, yeah, like I said, that would be a really useful resource. The homestead challenge is when you only bring in 3 families, build a small village, and then your heir does the same. I've never done that before, nah. I mean, that could be fun. We were talking about it last stream or so. I thought it would be interesting if we did like a challenge where we just don't buy any. We are not allowed to buy anything from the vendors, only sell. Hey, what's up, Paolo? What's up, Disaster? Ooh. Oh, is this the beetroot man?
How do you do?
What do you sell? Beetroots. Only beetroots? Do you need anything more than beetroots? Yeah? I beg to differ. You're mad.
Want to see my wares?
I mean, I shouldn't have expected anything else. You're on my turf, beetroot man. The Flatbread Mafia will remember this. It's too bad I can't get him. Is this game better than Bellwright? Imagine that, 2 Polish games. I prefer it more than Bellwright, but if you're very much into the combat aspect of Bellwright, you'll probably like the combat in that game more. But no, on that note, there's a lot of good Polish games coming out these days. Medieval Dynasty is one, Bellwright's another. Cyberpunk and Witcher were Polish games that came out. Manor Lords was Polish. There's a lot of Polish games coming out. They're taking over the market, guys. We got some real gamers out there. You bought them both, but need to know when to invest some time. Well, it depends on your style. If you're more into like the village building, managing villagers, having like setting up, I guess, how would you say? Yeah, if you're more into the village management aspect and like the decorating part and just building, Medieval Dynasty is that. But if you want to deal with like, you want like companions to follow you around and you want to go fight, like if you want to do like these big war things, you'll get that in Bellwright. But both games have like village management to an extent. Medieval Dynasty does it better, but to be fair, that's its focus. And then Bellwright is more closer to like the Mount and Blade type combat. So honestly, it's preferential. I like both. I've played both. I'm a bit biased towards Medieval Dynasty though. Can I leave the linen in here? They can have the market. I'm good with it. Hey, if they're making good games, I don't care. As long as the games are good, I'm happy. Checked your last video, how to make money, was very good. Thanks, Paolo. Yeah, I was working on that for a while. I was working on that before the update came out. But I figured maybe I should wait until after. because there was a chance that some things would change, which a couple things did. So I like replaced a few clips, made it more up to date. Wish I bought this game months ago. How can I contact the developers, pitch ideas to see if they'll have fishing rods and more species of fish to the game? There is a suggestion page in the official Medieval Dynasty Discord. But be careful, people like to argue in there. I've been in there a couple times and it can be scary. Not everybody, but there are some people. So if you want to choose combat game, it's Bellwright. I would say so. This game still has combat. It's more like the Skyrim combat, though. If you really like the Skyrim type combat, then maybe you'll like this one. But if you want like a combat focused, oh, I'm setting up my army, I'm putting their gear on, I got my archers here, I got my shield wall here, you know, if you want to like set up formations and do all that stuff, then Bellwright is 100% what you're looking for. But if you're just trying to build a village, manage some people, fight some bandits, get immersed in the setting itself, I think Medieval Dynasties does that better. Hey, what's up, Susie? Happy Thanksgiving. What's up, Elisara? Just dropped by to say hello and pay my taxes. Gotta run to work. Sounds good, Ellie. You have a good day at work. Thanks for stopping by. That's truth, people. The Discord are extremely toxic. They call names and behave like Russian soldiers at Ukraine. I mean, I don't know anything about that, but I do agree they are very they get very heated. There's some very passionate people in the Discord suggestions. I don't want to say like everybody in the Discord is like that. I think like that would be disingenuous. But more often than not, there have been some heated discussions is all I'm gonna say. Let me put the seeds away. I think I am done with all these things. I do need straw, actually. Do we have straw? I just made some straw, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Did they start? Okay, they did start on this field. I was like, I don't know if they actually started working on this. I didn't expect them to finish it. The moderators do a good job at trying to keep the arguments at bay in the Discord. But yeah, there are always bad apples. I'm not gonna name anybody, but I'm sure if you hang out in the suggestions page long enough, you'll see them. You'll find them. Don't have to worry about that. You debate all the time. Part of a Christian community, we have lots of debates with Muslim Christians and Catholics. Yeah, maybe you'll be fine with it then. Like I'm saying, I'm just preparing you for what goes on in there. Like I said, try and not be super chaotic. Like I said, the moderators try to do their best, but they just want people to discuss things. They don't want people to call each other names and stuff. It's not really cool. That being said, though, there's still a lot of great suggestions that, because of the suggestions page, we have those things in the game now. So someone's got to be on the front lines. If you're willing to enlist, thank you for your service. Been there, done that. I'm gonna stay away from there now. I'm making a bunch of tools just in case we run out of things. Let me double check and see what we need. There's some people that hate with quick building and fast XP, let people have fun. Yeah, I don't know. People always want to tell people how to play the game. I feel like that's just a lot of games in general. I wouldn't say that's specifically Medieval Dynasty, but Medieval Dynasty definitely also has some people like that. It's crazy to me too, because this is not like a competitive progressive game. Maybe if it was multiplayer or had more of that type of feel, I could understand it. If it was like an MMO, it would make more sense that people are frothing at the mouth. But this used to just be a single player game. This was just a chill game. Don't know why people care about how they play it. Like I said, I used to play with most of my, like when I first started playing, to make it easy for me, like if I wanted to use unlimited carry weight, unlimited stamina, I would just do it. If I wanted to bump my XP up, I would just do it. I've played a lot, so I've just started like shifting things how I prefer to play it. But I mean, I don't mind how anybody plays the game. As long as you're having fun, enjoying yourself, that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's meant to be used, that's why it's there. Exactly. If it wasn't meant to be used, the devs wouldn't add it. Let me take this copper bar. I have 5 axes, 3 hoes, 6 knives, 4 sickles. Part of me thinks I might need more sickles. And I can't make pickaxes with copper. I don't need shovels. Maybe I'll make a hammer for me. I'll make myself some tools. I'll make like 2 more hoes. And honestly, since we have so many wood sheds, let's just make more axes. I feel like axes are going to be the thing we go through the quickest. Oh man, if you were playing the drinking game again, Paolo. Get you, brother. You get toxicity from people on YouTube all the time. Get used to it. Yeah, pretty much. It is what it is. I think it's just like a social media thing. Doesn't matter if you're on YouTube, Discord, X, Reddit, Instagram, Blue Sky, whatever. Any of those, any social medias. I don't have many social medias anymore because they're just very draining. I usually just stick to YouTube and Discord. I have a Facebook page I made when I first made this channel. Never used it. So if you want to find me, go ahead and add me. I'll probably never use it. Who knows? Definitely a social media thing, yeah. Since I have a little bit more time in the day, maybe I'll try and help get this field continued. And then we'll make Flatbread next season. I think it's time for another Flatbread montage. Grab my hoe. And go to town. An island slash ocean map for Medieval Dynasty would be interesting. I could see them making another map again in the future. Donkey shelter. Bro, we just unlocked our first mounts. We got to get that thing built ASAP. Hell yeah. We getting the donkey. You keep the flatbread market. I keep the cabbage market. Flatbread Mafia and Cabbage Mafia, we're like brothers. It's the Beetroot Baron, though. We don't vibe with the Beetroot Baron. I'll let them do the fertilizing and the plowing, but I figured I could at least get the field done for them. All right, enjoy. I'm going to bed. Oh, you know what I want to do? Since it's the end of the season, this is another thing you can do. So I'm going to quick save. I don't want these people having babies yet. It is not the time. So Izislav, Ostrog, Dobro, Malabad, enjoy sleeping on the streets tonight. I'm going to bed. Mad sexist. I just sent all the men out to go sleep in the rain. I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. I just don't want you guys to start having babies yet. All right, back in the house. Anne would be like that, I bet. Wait, a 4-person. Oh, never mind. I was like, where did I get a 4-person house? I forgot the simple houses are 4-person houses. All right, everybody's back at it. I got 1 farming skill. I'm going to give it to Carrot and Stick because I want more carry weight on the mount that we're going to get today. The trees are still falling over. Have you ever had an issue where a villager just follows you around for reasons? You had to delete that save and start over again because of that bug? I've never seen that before. That'd be kind of funny, but no, I've never heard of that. Donkey you've never reached. What do they do? The donkey is there are 2 mounts that you can get in the game: the donkey or the horse. The donkey is slower than the horse, but the donkey holds more. So even though you unlock the donkey at 250 farming tech, oftentimes I prefer to stick with the donkey. And honestly, I might put the shelter. No, I'm not gonna put the shelter over here. I can always call them. The donkey will go. I don't know where it's gonna go. I feel like I'm gonna want extra space. Oh, I know where I'll put it. I know exactly where we'll put it. We will put it right across the bridges that are non-existent right now. It's gonna be like right here. Because I want to build a donkey shelter and I want to build a pigsty. I think I might take the pigsty and put it over by the farm. Hey, what's up, Cappy? Do they ever grub the fields? You never had them grub at all. They do grub the fields, but you have to set it in seasonal management. If you don't set the field, they won't start grubbing. Because he grubbed, like, up to this part. Like, he grubbed all of this and started putting fertilizer down. But then he didn't finish because there was not enough time in the day. I'm thinking the pigs will go right here. Speaking of pigs, there's a creator that started making videos around the same time as me, maybe a little bit before, named Rose. She does like really good builds and stuff. She put out a video making like a whole like pig farm. It was really, really cool. I highly recommend checking that out. Where's my shovel? You just noticed your map is different than the one you're on? Yeah, you're probably on the valley then. I'm on the Oxbow. So there's two maps. Start a new one on Monday. You're on Xbox One. I don't think Xbox One ever got the Oxbow and the co-op update due to performance issues. Same with PS4. Like the old gen consoles don't have it for whatever reason. If you get Game Pass though, or if you have like a doesn't have to be like a super strong computer. I don't think this game takes a lot of processing on PC. Farm. Nope, not farm. Yeah, farm. What am I doing? Pigs? You get to be right here. We need some stone. Stone needed. Let's put all of this away. I think we're done with it. I'll keep the logs and the sticks though. And I just need like 24 stone maybe. I'm gonna need planks. So that's another thing. Take another 10 logs then. 30 stone, just in case we need extra. How many sticks do I have? 100? Yeah, we got plenty. Dudes up here been watching content since the new auto update. Are there any bandit related quests since the update? Yes, actually. I ran into one where, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but yes. There will be quests where you have to go find bandit camps. At least there's one that I know of. Alright, we need more logs. I'm just gonna cut down a tree. Yeah, It's Me Rose is her full channel name. She doesn't talk, but she does lots of creative builds. Probably one of the best builders in the community, if not the best. All right, Pigsty is online. This road will be directly straight. Because I might still put some farms around this. Like maybe I'll put a farm right here or a little farm right here. I actually like to connect my barn and my pigsty together. Not for any specific reason. I just like to keep the farming stuff near each other. The extraction stuff near each other. The production stuff is usually in the middle of town. Except for the sewing hut that it's all the way in the corner over here on its own. We're gonna need logs, and I'm gonna make some planks too. Just started playing a few weeks ago. Gotta thank you for all the tips and tricks. Help me kickstart your last run on the Oxbow. Keep up the work. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad the videos have been helpful. In reference to your comment, Joel, like they've been working on like making new armors. They've reworked the clothing and changed a lot of the systems in regards to that. So they've been working on combat. I think they still need to do some more, sure.
Goodbye.
But I think it's going to take a little bit of time till they get it completely in a full, the full like immersive state. For now, you have them for like aesthetic purposes, right? Like, I mean, that's how it was even back in the day. Like some things you could just make them, but they weren't like as needed. Like you could make clothing for the winter, but temperature didn't matter. So you didn't need to actually wear the clothes for the winter. I remember that when I first started playing, because I was worried like, oh, I'm gonna freeze to death. I was like, not really, actually. Can you move? I'm trying to make some planks. No, I talked about my opinion on the medieval dynasty combat in my Sengoku Dynasty comparison video. Like, I was never a big fan of the melee combat in this game. And yeah, it's gotten better, but I much prefer other different fighting styles of other games, whether it be Kingdom Come Deliverance, not Manor Lords, Bellwright. I mean, you could say Mountain Blade as well, but I really don't think they should push this towards the Mountain Blade genre. Now, if they start adding like new things like heavy attacks or different attacks types, and then improved the combat for how like the AI acts, I think it could get there. But like I said, this game didn't start as a combat focused thing. At the most, at the beginning of the game when it first was released, bandits didn't even exist. They weren't even planned. It was more so that the community was asking for them, so they decided to start working on them. So it's more of an afterthought, if anything, to the main game. But like I said, if you're looking for a more combat-focused, immersive medieval game, I still think Kingdom Come like does that perfectly. Or Bellwright. I mean, if you want to play Bellwright and you want to do the big group combats, Bellwright has you covered. That's the one nice thing about this genre. We have like a good even spread of like all the types of ways to play these games. The nerf copper arrows, it's hard to kill the Wizened. I don't know if they nerf the copper arrows. I usually skip copper and try to get straight to iron as soon as possible. Maybe I'll do bronze. In fact, I don't even use bows if I don't have to. I go crossbow, bronze bolts, iron bolts. Once I have plenty of money, then I'll go poison. I think this should be the donkey shelter. And then we're gonna go buy a donkey and we're gonna have a mount finally. It's going to be sweet. Yeah, honestly, if anything, if they were gonna change the combat or improve it to a different style, I'd rather them go towards the Kingdom Come aspect versus Bellwright or Mountain Blade. Like I said, I'm super biased because I've played most Souls games. I really like the Souls-like combat. I don't know if that would fit in this game in itself. Where are we going to? Where do we buy the donkey? That's Skowkie, right? Yeah, we need to go to Skowkie. Yeah, let's walk. Maybe we'll find some good loot along the way. And I want to stop by this spot just in case there's a villager there. I need to find Alwood. I need him. Let's drink a potion of stamina. Let's take Woodcutter's Trance. Miner's Trance. I'm probably not going to starve. What year did the new bandits spawn? You haven't seen any yet? I don't know what year they spawn. I assume it's anytime. Just like the other bandit camps, it's probably random. Ooh, look at this. Apples, coins, potion of healing. This is why I like to go exploring sometimes. Sometimes taking the extra walk is going to make you more money. And you'll find some good loot. About to go cook. Good night all. Happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving, Lenita. We'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Would you like to have more towns like those in the empty areas to the northeast and west? I mean, if they wanted to expand the map, like there seems like there's a lot of room here that's not used. If they had the ability to add more, like I could see like a village being down here, maybe a village in the corner over here, up north around here somewhere. Like if they want to expand on the Oxbow, that would be cool. Like I said, this map is a lot smaller than the valley. But now with all the new changes, I still think I prefer this map over the valley now. You have a lot more control and customization on the Oxbow. Not that I have anything against Rasmir. Rasmir's my boy, but... It was some small fry. How's the town fool today? Has he earned his place yet? He's still doing his thing. Where is he? Malabad. He's farming. Okay, we are. There's a lot of things around here. Let's go this way. Towards the boar, if anything. I'm gonna knock an arrow just in case. Oh, and I missed it. I'm so bad. Get over here. Stop running. Bring your friends. See what happens. I know he's so scared. I'd be scared too if I ran into Anne in the middle of the forest. I don't need a drink, but after a long fight or good fight, back to Skowkie. Was that really the only boar around? Also, my villagers are out of firewood again. This needs to be remedied. You like the dirty look? It's authentic to the era. Just the thing you saw, Slime Rancher is with a very good discount. Got it for less than $2 if you're planning on playing it for the sci-fi weekend or something. Yeah, maybe I'll go check on that then. Your heir will be able to marry. Yeah, you can marry your heir off. Once they turn 18, you can marry them off and have them start their own family, or you can pass the dynasty on to your heir, retire your character, which makes your character an NPC, and you start playing as your child. All right, Donkey, where you at? What's up, Not Falls? Just stumbled on your videos, sitting outside having a beer. Just want to say thank you for sweetening my quitting time on the EMS physician's car for today. Liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Donkey? I'ma buy you. We have our mount officially, and now we need a saddle. Maybe I'll buy the whole thing, like get the horseshoes, a large saddlebag, the saddle, the manure, just because. And now we need to get back to the village because they can't stand 1 second without me. Let me set the mount in. The donkey shelter. Oh, donkey needs food. I mean, does it really? Does it really need food?
How is life treating you?
Take me to Klonitsa. Territorial wars or towns versus bandits would be nice for some combat boosts. I was talking about that earlier. I do think it'd be cool if they took like the purge system from Conan Exiles and made like a raid system. So like the more you like build and gain dynasty rep and help people out, you get like random bandit raids. Because this map seems built for it. That's literally what happens at the beginning of this run. Like, you're a traveling caravan and a bunch of bandits raid and like kill the entire troop. Oh, that guy's really good. Do I have room for a dude? Do I have room? That's my house. Zbigniewa, yes. Biezadar. I think you're coming home with us. He's got 4 fours: extraction, hunting, farming, and production. This lady's got extraction, hunting, and farming.
You know, I'm something of a village head myself.
How can I help you?
Join us. Biezadar. Oh, so he can live with the 16-year-old. All right, then. Just double. Wait, sorry, I read that one. If you want to hunt a boar, you have to think like one. Give an option to turn off the dirty mechanic and you'll be happier. I don't think it's too much of a big deal. As long as you're like living next to water, you can jump in it. It's rare when I get so dirty that I poison myself, but it happens. Castle building would be a good addition to this game. I second that. We got bridges back in, was it July? Well, I don't know how the system works. I mean, they're only 2 years apart, so it's not that big of a deal. But I got an event that allowed me to hire like a 16-year-old apprentice. So I had to build her own house. All right, where am I? We gotta transfer some things to the mount. Like the horseshoes And the saddlebags. Oh, let's open the saddlebag. Nope, that was not the right way to do this. You go to your inventory, you switch to mount, and then you equip them. All right, the donkey is good to go. I wish I could say the same for the villagers. They are in need of firewood. Let me eat the apples. Kind of hungry. Cleaning my inventory and stuff. Feathers, leather. I'll keep the manure because we're going to do something with that. Put everything else away. Tool-wise, take the wooden hoe and the shovel. I'm sure somebody could use those. Bronze knife. The stolen one is mine. Meat. In the box. Living next to the waterfall does nothing. The waterfall itself doesn't clean you off. You have to be in water that's deep enough. But I mean, that could be an interesting thing to add if they made it so. If you stand the waterfall, it actually acts as if you're inside the water. Better yet, you should just build a wash tub if you have the technology for it, and then you can put it like behind your house or next to your house. And then you can just clean yourself easily. Should be able to take short naps through the day to speed things up, or the harder we work, the longer we sleep. That's another cool thing that Sengoku has. You can sleep at like any time of the day. If you want to sleep 24 hours, the game just lets you. While with this game, you gotta wait till it was like 8 or 9 p.m. Something like that. The bath is in decorations, workstations, laundry workstations, the wash tub. Think I'm just gonna kick my NPC wife out of the village via management tab so I can marry my IRL wife in game.
How is life? See you around.
Tragic.
Hello there.
Adding some drama to the village, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Get me some firewood, please.
You're cold at night. It hasn't been night yet. Maybe they're just panicking. Move a little, please. It's funny that I'm hearing them complain. What's up, Mod? How you doing? Make the firewood. We unlocked the 3rd tier house. Look at that. We may have to build a large house. Put all the firewood away with the manure and the fertilizer. I never did that flatbread montage like I said I would. And I guess let me check. Do I have any extra grains? Not really. Just 1 wheat grain. I was gonna say I could make food. And my farmers are missing something. Rye grain. Big yikes. All right. I know what must be done. Let's go, donkey. Onwards. So nice to finally have a mount again. Doing great. Hope you're enjoying the update. I'm having a lot of fun. It's always nice to do a fresh run as well. So all's good. The comments the NPCs make are something. Yeah, there's a lot of silly references in them. I think my favorite one is the Tenacious D reference. I think it's the smith. It says like, you can't kill the metal will strike you down with a vicious blow. Alright, where's this man? Where's my man's Markuslav? You know what I'm here for. I'm here for your oats and your rye and your wheat. And see, this is where I'm going to start getting broke if I keep spending my money. I'm down half on my coins right now. We ain't selling enough flatbread. I'll buy like 5 animal grain or animal feed. I'll make some. I think warmth is more of an issue now. Before the update, you were warm enough with just flat hat and fur boots during the day, but today you were cold without holding a torch. Really? I did have problems with heat in the summer, but I think that was because I'm wearing a coat. But there are definitely some days where like the temperature is a lot higher or lower. And at the end of the I want to say at one point, there was a summer I had where I was wearing the best summer resistant clothing and I was still too hot. So I had to buy a potion of temperature to like tip me over the edge. My humble opinion, you should try Black Desert Online. You'll get tons of fun there. You're born for MMOs. I was raised on MMOs, so I'm not surprised. In fact, I've played Black Desert Online before when it first came out. I don't know how long ago that was, but I haven't played it since. I used to play like every new MMO when they come out. Like I said, I played World of Warcraft from like a really young age. Played a bit of Elder Scrolls Online. I played Star Wars The Old Republic. I got into Final Fantasy 14 for a bit. That was pretty fun. I much more prefer like the WoW Classic era in terms of MMOs though. Wait, why did I put the food in here? This would only work if I had a villager that was gonna make it for me or place it in there for me, so I gotta do it. Don't worry, donkey, you will not go starving today. Can confirm the Valley Bandit camps got souped up. I heard about that. Someone made a comment and said they found that, so that's pretty hype. You look like you're carrying 1,000 logs, but where are they? In your pocket? Yeah, that's the one when you're like encumbered. We need to go to the barn. We're going to thresh. You hearing the song, I Need a Hero, change to I Don't Need a Hero? I gotta unlock this. You played EverQuest 2, it ruined me for anything else. Really? I never played EverQuest. Any EverQuest, actually. Need to wait for Arc Age Chronicles, best ever MMO humankind made. I heard of Arcade. That was another one I didn't play. There were a few of them that I didn't. Like Arcade was one. I played a little bit of Terra. I played a little bit of Blade and Soul. I played a little bit of the Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter one. That one had a really cool quest system where you could like make custom things. All right, let's actually not make 25. That's a bit much. How about 13? I played Rift. I played... There's one I'm missing. I can't think of the name right now. It died so quickly. Craft some flour. MMO communities, just like social media though, are toxic. So sometimes I like to stay away from certain parts of that, because I used to be like a deep raider in World of Warcraft, and oh my gosh, the stories of the people that I met in those games, I can't believe I dealt with that when I was younger. I need water buckets actually. They should be in here. 5 buckets, that's it. Don't have more. You're all sleeping, I'll make buckets and we'll start the flatbread montage. I had someone call me a bitch because I picked up a flower at WoW Classic once before they did. There's just jerks everywhere. Yeah. Like if you mine their node as they're running up to it, they just whisper you and they're like, I mean, they don't say very nice things. Let's just say that. Telling me to end myself. Gotta love MMO communities. General Swords, we had empty buckets, did I? Oh, I got 12. Still want more though, so let's make some still. Do I have any logs on me? Let's make a handful of buckets. Played some Battle last night, some better loot if you can find it. Definitely gonna have to play on the valley again because I do want to see the new camps there. Seems to be all good people here. That's what I love about this community. We got a lot of chill people here. Any like major disruptive people, which honestly we've never really had. If we ever do have major disruptive people though, easy to just snip them. Saw someone waiting to kill a boss. This person came running in and snagged it before the people could. They could have just asked to join. Yeah. Some people are very selfish, but on the other hand, there's a lot of people in the community that are, you know, super helpful, right? It just really is the luck of the draw. Starts disrupting chat. What's up, Eamon? How you doing, man? The chat trolls are unruly. Yeah, I wonder who those are, Dreadnought. Who else is not doing turkey today? Turkey's not my favorite, but I think the lunch that we're having is gonna have turkey. Like I said, the thing I'm looking forward to most is the stuffing. Doing fine, thanks. Thanks for the gift. Anytime, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, today's Thanksgiving Day for us. So like I said, stream's gonna end early today. But I did want to play a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna still be playing for the rest of the week. We'll be playing tomorrow. We'll be playing Saturday. We'll probably be playing on Sunday, let's be real.
Hello there.
Next week, I might have one weekday stream, if any. And if we do, it's probably gonna be Bellright. Oh yeah, before I forget, Saturday, guys, I want to visit chat villages. So if any of you guys have a village and you want me to come visit, be sure to come by the stream on Saturday. I'm gonna be taking viewer codes, and I wanna see your guys' villages. When I make my tips videos, do I speed them up? You sound like a robot. No, I just highly edit them because I'm ADHD brained. Sometimes I talk too much. Sometimes I have this problem where sometimes I can't control the rate of which I speak. I speak really fast sometimes, and sometimes I just speak really slowly. Like I said, it's the ADHD brain in me. It's more obvious, especially when I am streaming, because it's usually just when I'm talking. But at least with videos, I just set them up in a certain way. I did notice that if you compare like my old videos compared to my new, I speak way faster. He drinks a lot of energy. Maybe that, you know what, you might be right, Dreadnought. That's the problem. Right now, I have next to me a Bang Sourhead energy drink. I barely sipped on it today, actually, but I do drink sugar-free energy drinks. Maybe when I record my videos, it's when I'm wired.
Ouch! Damn. Well, I don't think anyone will taste a bit of blood.
Blood,
Hello?
get out of here. Do not put blood in my flatbread. Only I get to put blood in the flatbread. You're not wrong though, Nerdburn. I do write scripts. That's how it all started. Drinks energy drinks, eats flatbread. It's extra iron. Okay. That's what I'll tell them. They'll be like, why is the flatbread a tinge of red? It's nutritious. Never played this game to the point where you had a full-on village that you're satisfied with? You're waiting for a final one with your friends? Yeah, once you get to like a certain point in the game and you've set everything up, a lot of times I like to make like a fully fledged village and like decorate it and organize it up, because there are a lot of decorations to spruce up your village now, especially with the banners. You have the weapon racks and the training dummies. Like in my on my year 27 run, I just built like an archery range. I had this problem, like, especially when I started making videos, I didn't like when people, I guess, ramble in like tutorials. I'd rather them kind of just get straight to the point, so that's why I made the videos how I do. But I definitely have noticed in the past, or the more recent videos, I do speak a lot faster compared to my old videos. I try to slow myself down sometimes, but that doesn't always work. How do you get enough points with the king to get the village banner? You have to do 3 herald quests. That's how you get the banner, so you can teleport to your village. And then I think you have to do 1 or 2 more after that. And that's how you can customize your banner. So if you're trying to rush that, maybe do like 1-day seasons. I know it seems crazy, but that's what I did to unlock it quickly so I could have it ahead of time for our first stream.
No worries. I'll wait.
She keeps getting in my way. I'm trying to cook. Let me cook, Otilia. I need the flatbread. Black pudding. I don't know if I've ever had that before.
Why is bread so expensive? Because of the taxes or what?
Because of the flatbread mafia, Otilia. That's our whole source of money. That's why bread is expensive. I don't want to have to whack you. You're literally making the bread too. Like, what are you complaining about? You don't even pay for it. You get it for free. All these unappreciative people in my village. We got thousands upon thousands of flatbread.
Help him to resign.
You've only done 2 herald quests so far. Yeah, then after 1 more, you talk to the herald, you ask him, he's gonna charge you 10,000 coins. I'll let you know ahead of time. Looks satisfying. You love to bake some bread in game as well. Flatbread aiming. It's OP. It adds like, it gives you lots of production if you make flatbread. You get a lot of extraction if you fill up buckets. And then if you do a lot of farming like I do, or you just go out and buy like oats, rye, and wheat, you're leveling 3 skills in 1, in addition to just getting good food for your villagers. See, I just leveled my extraction. Throw the flatbread away. We have a lot in here. Over 1,000 now. We sold some too. Remember my first run, you just went for flatbread. Yeah, flatbread's really, really good. Eventually I like to upgrade to white bread. It still takes the same amount of flour, but it sells for more. When I don't need as much tech points, I usually upgrade to white bread, because it takes eggs, 2 flour, and still buckets of water. Sells for over double, almost triple. And then with barter, obviously, you just run through it. I didn't mean to put the flatbread back. I don't have any other food? I don't know why I thought I did. Do I have any extra? I'm almost out of flour. No. Flatbread montage is over. All right, one more time. Game's a love-hate thing for me. Lots of things you love about it balanced by all the things that annoy the crap out of you. That's a lot of games for me. I don't expect, not every game is perfect. I don't think there's one game that does everything I want. There's always going to be new things that you're going to want to add to this game too. I could go on about all the things I'd love to be added to this game. But I'm very appreciative of the things that we're getting. Honestly, I didn't even know we were getting seasonal management in this update till like maybe a couple days before I started. When I jumped on the beta and I looked at it, I was like, holy shit. How did I miss this? You love Subnautica? I love Subnautica too for the first couple hours, and then about 300 meters deep, it becomes a horror game to me, and I'm terrified, and I can't play it anymore. I got massive thalassophobia. Let's take Miner's Trance again. Production-wise, I don't really care for the rest of the production skills. Honestly, I'll just take Cooking Expert so I can flatbread montage even harder. Kenshi's the closest thing to a perfect game for you, but there are a lot of things that could be added or improved. I've heard a lot of good things about Kenshi. I really want to try it eventually. Heard you talk about Bellwright yesterday. How does this game compare to that? Bellwright is it's definitely not as polished when it comes to village management, but the combat is, I would say, superior. So if you're more into like combat and like having villagers, because you can like have companions, right? And you can bring 10s, 20s, 40 people, 50 people with you, like across the map, and have these big fights. So if you like large scale combats, medium scale combats, Bellwright is up your alley. But like building wise, village management wise, Medieval Dynasty beats it easily. If I was to develop a game for Jay, it would be Flatbread Dynasty. Baker's Dynasty, guys, let's go. Write that down, write that down. Didn't even know there's a production tree. Been playing for 10 or so hours now. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not a lot of good skills, but it definitely exists. Are the farmers missing more rye grain? What's going on, people? Saints Row Dynasty. I haven't played Saints Row since Saints Row 2? The 3rd? I don't remember which one it was. Those games were a lot of fun. Oh snap, guys. I gotta go. I said it was gonna be a short stream today. I wasn't kidding. I gotta go stuff myself with stuffing and turkey. But like I said, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna play some more. Had a heck of a time finding the thick gloves because they changed everything. Yeah, that's understandable. All the gear got completely changed. Can't agree in your opinion, Bellwright. It's also a building related game, but just better combat than Dynasty. I like the combat better, but I don't think the building is as fun. Like, I don't think the building is as good. I don't like the management as much. I still enjoy it though. Like I said, it's not like I have to pick. I can just play both of them, right? Kenshi is very moddable, so if it isn't the game, probably mod for it. I'll pick it up eventually for sure. But I appreciate everybody hanging out today, even though it was short. Sorry it's short, but gotta go hang out with the fam. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Be sure to pay the king's tax of 1 like or 1 sub or 1 membership. I appreciate it. Hope y'all who have a Thanksgiving celebrate. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Thank you Glassnose. Thank you Eamon, Dreadnought, Mesoliptic, Jan, Nerdburn, Healer, Mateus, Shivo, Small Fry, Jesus, Disaster Strikes, or is that Jesus? My bad. Ovidiu, Pieman 3K, Mod, I am Maximus, Not Falls, Joel, Drex Pack, George, Ladita, Alpheus, Paolo, Cappy, Susie, Elisara, LEG, Harmer, Gloria, Smackdom, Thor 20, Dord, Lyriox, Rob, Ernesto, Banana, and I think that's as far as. Just let me scroll up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. And happy Thanksgiving.